Michael Nagy here with Jiggy Jag TV and DiscoveringBands.com. And for everyone watching, share this video on my channel and help support the awesome bands I feature. And today I'm here with Armor. Dawn, how you doing today?
I'm cool, really cool. How about you?
Good. It's great to have you back. We talked like a year ago, and a lot has happened since then. So tell us what you've been up to since then.
Since then, we've been doing the same thing, playing guitar, doing rock and roll, playing around, and we have some new songs out. Finally, the fourth album of the band is about to be released. It's all recorded and all ready to release. And I think we released this for three singles from the new album, and it should be out by the end of the year.
Yeah, the singles you have released have been amazing so far. Tell us about the big one you've been promoting, Brand New Way.
Well, that's basically the main song of the album. That we did that really during the pandemic because we discovered that we started thinking how is life treating us. Everything went to hell. Everybody's lives practically stopped, and we have to pretty much start from the zero again and start building up our lives. And how bad the life, how bad the life treats you. There's always light in the end of the tunnel. There's always hope. There's always a brighter future in front of you. Just keep fighting, and eventually you'll reach it. Yeah,
I like the vibes of the song a lot.
Yeah.
And then you got a ballad. Tell us about that. A totally different pace. A little slower single you just released.
Oh yeah, we decided to do something slightly different, and kind of try to do something to attract people who don't generally listen to heavy metal music, to get them to listen to a little bit harder rock as well. And it's working that way. We are getting lots of mails and messages from people who generally don't even listen to heavy metal music, and they love the song. And when they love the song, they slowly start to listen to the other songs as well, and they kind of realize that heavy metal ain't that bad as well. They actually like harder music, and we get more people to listen to this kind of music, which is great for everybody.
Exactly. And you experiment a lot with your music, and do you find it a challenge at times to stay true to your sound and style?
Oh yeah, we actually, I think the one biggest reason for why we start experimenting so much is because we have our own studio, so we have tons of time to do whatever we want, and we don't have limits anymore, so we can spend the whole day, whole night in the studio if we want, and everybody starts bringing new ideas. And there's 6 guys of us, and we all listen to slightly different music, and everybody kind of brings their own influences. And it's somebody brings almost ready song, and somebody else who listens to different kind of music. But if we change this part and this part, so we can change. And it kind of keeps things more interesting that way.
Yeah, it's very diverse, especially your song Tides. That's a really heavy one.
Oh yeah. Have to still keep it heavy, that's the way we like it. Sometimes ballads, sometimes keep it heavy, and that's the way.
And you have some live shows coming up?
Yeah, we're actually I'm going tomorrow in the morning at 6 in the morning. I'm waking up to go to airport. We have 3 shows this weekend in Argentina. And I think in this month we have like 8 shows in Argentina, and we are booking more shows to around South America. And we passed in USA a few weeks ago in the horrified, in a horrified Blue Ridge Rock Festival, which actually didn't happen because it got cancelled.
Oh yeah, Blue Ridge, right? The Blue Ridge Rock
Yeah.
Festival, yeah.
We were supposed to. We came all the way from Brazil to there just only to play in the festival. We would play on Saturday and Sunday, both days. And we got there on Saturday morning. We started setting up our gear, and they started. We heard a warning that get out of the stage, evacuate, be in the car, and the world's gonna end, and stay safe and be there. And then after a while, nothing happened. We left the area went to the close. There was a small town nearby. We went there to eat pizza, to have something to eat, and then they called us that the Saturday's cancelled, so go back to the hotel. And the hotel was like 60 miles away. And
wow.
Later in the night, then we got a message that the Sunday is cancelled as well. So fuck that. It happens.
Yeah, that was a big disappointment for a lot of bands, and shame. And hopefully you'll be coming back to the U.S. sometime soon then.
Oh, surely. As soon as we get the possibility, we'll surely be back and hopefully this time nothing gets cancelled.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you never know with these big festivals, especially in the summer with the weather and the climate. And
Oh yeah, the same happened in Germany in the Wacken festival, and that was they almost cancelled everything, but they could still keep playing, and with the limited audience, of course, they didn't let everybody go there like they should. But these things happen. You can't stop the nature.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. So when is the release date of the new album?
We don't know exactly yet, but I assume it's gonna be in December.
And do you plan on putting out some more singles still before it comes out, or?
I think not. I think we're now we're done with singles and just wait for the whole album to be out, and until the end of this year we're gonna play still. I think we're gonna play in the Hell and Heaven festival in Mexico, and we're gonna do some shows around South America. And in January we plan to start touring. Most likely we go to Europe, and we are planning to book a tour also in USA.
Awesome. Now, if people want to look you up online, find your music on social media, how do they do that?
Oh, you can find us on Instagram or Facebook. I think Facebook, I'm not sure if you even use. Go to Instagram. That's where you find us, and we are always posting new stuff there. And just the music you can find Spotify, Deezer, and whatever all these new fine digital platforms are. We are in all of them, and I personally don't use them. I'm too old. I still listen to CDs and vinyl records.
And now the other songs on the album, are they pretty similar, like music style, or there's some more surprises in store for everyone?
I think it's pretty much more kind of a more modern things. We have a lot of new, like I think. How would I say this? I think the most modern part of the songs is the keyboards. Our keyboard player kept listening to Rammstein and all kinds of new bands like that, and he got influence from there to put all kinds of different sounds and things on the song. So we got some influence from there. But basically, there's nothing that special in it. It's gonna be heavy, gonna be melodic, gonna be there's another ballad which I'm not sure if you're gonna release, but basically we still keep it heavy and melodic like we always have.
Yeah, I remember last time we talked, you said you were inspired by some of the more melodic, like Five Finger Death Punch, the new metal, those type of bands were inspiring your music. Yes,
because I have to update a little bit, because I've been listening to otherwise you just end up listening to the same things that you've been listening in the 70s or 80s, and you have to update, keep listening to what the younger people are listening these days, and there's really good stuff out there coming, and the older bands that we all love, they are soon retiring. So unless you keep the new bands going, the heavy metal scene is just gonna die. So it's good to keep updating a little bit your musical taste also. So there's good new bands coming out, and just have to find them and keep listening to everything. Keep an open mind.
Yeah, it's funny you said that, because I've noticed that all the bands retiring. It's like, who's going to come up to the spotlight next? What bands are? Oh, yeah.
I always keep saying that the next Metallica or the new Iron Man, and they are right now playing in somebody's hometown in a small bar for 25 people. And unless more people start going to the bars and listen to the up and coming new bands, they're never gonna get big. I mean, Metallica wasn't born huge band, and neither did Iron Man. They all started from really low, and they played for 20, 30, 50 people, and that's the way it always has been. And people need to just go to see go out there and find the new bands. They are out there somewhere playing right now today.
Yeah, you hear that, everyone? Go out to your local shows. And I want to touch on your music videos. Very impressed with the production and visuals in your music videos.
Oh yeah, we try to always make, and if we had money, endless money, we would do everything like Hollywood production. But we try to do everything slightly different, and try to usually try to get there to be some kind of story in the middle to keep it interesting for people to see. Because nowadays people are, you know, they don't have patience to keep seeing things unless they see something that attracts their attention in like the first 10 seconds, 15 seconds, they just gonna, you know, step on the next video or something. So, you know, we try to make them look nice so that people can enjoy watching them and actually keep seeing them until the end.
Yeah, I love the song Tides. Do you think you'll do a video for that one?
There's a big possibility. It's a great song, and that would make a great video.
Yeah, because I was just listening to that before this interview, and I was like, oh, I hope that's going to end up being a music video.
Oh yeah. Who knows? Who knows? That could be the next one.
Awesome. Well, it was great having you and talking with you. I look forward to what you have coming up in the future. And everybody look them up.
Yes, and not just look for all the new bands, because, you know, the rock and roll has to keep going. Rock and roll will never die.